lot of, they'll be calling you eerie things, places, and things. It rained hard here today, finally. You can taste smoke and cut it. You see that haze? I hope you can see it. It's smoke. And that's with a heavy rain this afternoon, the first time forever. I've been a lot of eerie places in my life. A lot of eerie. Walking in the middle of the night, early in the mornings on the coast of California, up onto dead wells, in the middle of the night, lower Manhattan, you know, this 10-year journey of mine. I mean, some of the places I slept, some of the places, but this is as eerie as it gets. It don't get more eerie on 8/18, 10 years ago. And I mean, it's fucking eerie. It dropped from 100 degrees. When I shot that video earlier and I showed that temperature drop, that was in the 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was 57 degrees. 57 degrees from 100 in 24 hours. Heavy rain, and you can taste smoke and cut it like a fucking knife. Oh, it's eerie. It's fucking eerie. And I've been around a lot of eerie shit, so I wanted to get over here to the rains. I got really tied up, busy. I got in a great conversation with another professor about quantum physics, about the elasticity of time, about Meltdowns, about Einstein, about the whole fabric, which I don't believe it's a grid. I don't believe it's a fabric. The whole quantum physics, I've always said it's a plasma, it's a gas. That's my whole elasticity. I used to 8 on its side. I got sick 10 years ago to 8/18. I've always had a fascination with 8/18. So, I get my gold medal. I got to tell this story. I wasn't going to do this tonight, but then I was out here and I'm like, God, it's real raining. It's so eerie. I mean, I've been a lot of eerie places, a lot of weird, but never like this. Dropped 50 degrees in 24 hours. Heavy rain. I mean, it rained for the first time and you can still taste smoke like crazy. The salmon numbers are such a catastrophe. Everything that's going on. So, I used to walk in the tunnel right there at night. I do the play-by-play. So, because Damian Lillard, this is important because my quantum physics, my place in time. He's here, and his alumni tournament's Friday, so I'll be at that. I used to do the play-by-play for it. 2 years ago, as I'm walking up, I find the newspaper laying there that 2019 on the death of Trevon Smith. I was walking right up there, and I stepped on the newspaper laying, and there he is right there. I'm like, whoa. So eerie. That game, the elasticity time was 8:24. Why is that significant? That's Kobe's numbers. One of the trainers, I just run into Joe Bass just now. Earlier today, I had a great conversation with him. I mean, walking, talking, genius encyclopedia. Been here for 31 years, Weaver State training. One of the trainers through his program, blah, 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 blah. Famous trainer here. They have a great training program here. Used to train for Kobe Bryant, for the Lakers. Just for a short period of time. This is many years ago when I worked for, I used to basically work for free for Coach of Bagelin. Well, I was a big, it's back when I was a derivative arbitrage trader, had fucking so much, it's the 90s, whole other world. In Kevin Blanch's world, long before I ever got cancer. He's Kevin. You're seeing the future, your elasticity of time. I trained for Kobe. He thinks like you. I says, well, I know he's a fucking genius. When he bucked this trend and says, fuck you to the NBA, he says, I have the right to be gainfully, and the NCAA tried to force him out. He told him to fuck off. And he says, what, I'm not smart enough? He did his press conference in multiple languages, including Chinese and Japanese. Kobe is an ancient word. The trainers here are Japanese, by the way. I'm friends with them. And they said they're not going back to Japan because of Fukushima. He says, Kobe told me, isn't it amazing how basketball will tell the tale of tale before it happens? He was one of those. Lillard's game here was on 8/24. Kobe changed his number from 8 to 24. He couldn't have 33. That was his high school number. That's Kareem, who's got leukemia. Chronic. I have AML, whole other animal. 10 years ago today, I was started to get sick. 2 months to live. COVID was named COVID-19. The first case was documented in the United States the same day Kobe was killed. My little granddaughter They had that name picked out long before his daughter. Her name's Gigi. She's born on that day. She's in Italy. COVID is an ancient Hebrew word. The Hebrew, a lot of Hebrew, not Latin, Hebrew, adopts a lot of ancient language, including Japanese. It means Kobe. The World Health Organization knows it means Kobe. Kobe-19. Commenter number 19, Tony got sick the same time I did. Numerology, quantum fit, oh, it matters. Oh. He has a boy-girl twin. Boy-girl twins are, I should write a book about it. Unbelievable. In the womb with the opposite sex? Yeah, Lillard does. I'm a boy-girl twin. I just saw my twin sister at the hospital. She works there. Why is this significant? Oh, it's significant. This is an ancient burial ground with the event center is built by place in time. When they merged here at the D Event Center with General Elect merged with GE, who built the reactors of Fukushima, Japan, they cheated, that melted down the genocide in the Pacific Ocean, Oregon, Oakland, dead wells washing up at Oakland, Oregon, the salmon collapse. This is tale being told. I'm on the campus at the same time as Lillard. I've got AML leukemia. I come in and do the game here. I'm fucking dying of leukemia. The first trip out, you know, in 2012, I got to come out with my nurses. I went to his bracket buster game and his best game he ever played. Big Sky Championship game. The year before, to the second that Fukushima happened. The year before, to the second. I'm doing the play-by-play. For KWCR 88 The Beat. They sold the signal off right there while I was in the bone marrow trend. That's smoke. That's smoke after heavy rain. This is the most bizarre, and I've been all over the world, and I've been in a lot of environmental things. I've never seen anything. I've never felt anything like it. You can taste it. You can cut it with a knife on your tongue. And it's been raining hard. 50 degrees. I mean, it's freaky. It's freaky. Like that night, doing the game. They're up by 20 points at halftime. The guys doing the radio call for Montana, University of Montana, left and went home at halftime. I remember Damon looking right at me. I'm sitting there. Damian Lillard's not missed 2 free throws in a row. I just told Joe, you see the end of the game? Yeah. I says, free throw. He says, I can't believe it. Nobody knows more about basketball than him. Maybe Kevin Blatch, but even he knows the intimate stories more than I ever dreamed of. I said, when do you figure the last time Damian Lillard missed back-to-back free throws? Maybe junior high. I says, yeah, maybe the 3rd grade. He knows about Fukushima. They fouled him late. He missed 2 free throws. You can think, what, Rudy Gobert? What, Rudy Gobert is who triggered the whole COVID response. Yes, the Jazz, Rudy Gobert, triggered the response. Remember when he got it? He was mocking it. Utah Jazz. That was the headline. That's when everybody went panic mode on COVID. When Rudy Gobert got it, and it made headline fucking news. Donovan Mitchell, who I know personally, rode on the plane from him when he came here. Don't feed the lion. Go ask. He missed what? 11 free throws? So he got a gold medal, Damien. Whoa, by default. Oh, I earned mine. They're up by 22 points at halftime right here. Build on an ancient bear. Anthony Johnson never missed a free throw, never missed a field goal. He was interviewed years later. That's the freakiest thing, and I've seen a lot of freaky things. I was at the Michael Jordan game when he dropped the shot. I was sitting right across him. I've been to so many fucking marquee basketball games. My 2nd grade teacher when I was a kid, Kevin, you know, right here, T.L. Smith's wife was my 2nd grade. Yeah, that T.L. Smith. My 2nd grade teacher. You know, Kevin, you're not autistic. You're touched. You're a whole different thing. I couldn't tie my shoes to I was level. She says, you're a whole different realm and world. I can see the future. I can see things. Yeah, I believe you. You know, Kevin, the Shoshone played basketball right here on this land for at least 13,000 years. They didn't invent basketball with a peach basket. The natives played it for centuries. This is an ancient burial ground right here. Anthony Johnson. He never missed a free goal. He never missed a field goal. Years later. You never did it before. You never did it after. You never even come close. I had an out-of-body experience. I've had an out-of-body experience for the last 10 years, and I'm not kidding. It's been like a lazy. I can't believe I was given 2 months to live 10 years ago. I have ML de Nouveau. Mark Damon knows this. He saw me sucked up to nothing walking in this arena, doing the play-by-play. I've never seen anything like it. It's so fucking eerie, like those Olympics were. You can tell Damien it was bothering him. You can tell it was in his fucking head hard. How could it not be any of those athletes? Basketball, the fucking ancient fucking spiritual sport. Oh boy. Never. It's so eerie. 8:18 down the stretch they come. Mind that bird. I had a dream before that fucking derby in 2009 about 8:18 about the 2 bird horses. Well, it went 8. 50 to 1. Einstein said ignore the fucking science to it all. Give up on this fucking trying to quantify fabric thing. Kevin Blanche. It's a gas. It's a plasma. The sun. It's all about the sun. Bringing star power to Earth. It's all about the sun. It's a plasma. It's a gas. FUKUSHIMA, bringing star power to Earth, Livermore, California. Well, they brought buckets 6 of them. They're buried in the Pacific Ocean. This arena has a curse. The water's curse. It's built on an ancient fucking burial ground. When I was a little boy right here, an angel came to me. The Ogden Clinic's right there. It's who saved me, my uncle. Right there. I'm in the bone rush at the hospital right there, having my work done. Because the chemo work, marked valve, and having my PET scan. Put yourself in your spiritual place. I'm in there. I'm already there. Right here at Glassman Pond in those ancient hallowed trees. Skinny dipping with 2 girls. I have an open heart surgery years later because of chemo remark valve. Girl comes in to pull the snake out of my chest. She says, I know you. I know you too. I've seen her for years. Well, almost. One of the girls that was skinny dipping with Glassman Pond. It's a gas. It's a plasma. Kevin Blanche, the gold medal. FUKTONIUM. FUKTONIUM. Oh, it's real. Stand tuned.